Hello you guys, and welcome to my quick little review video of the new Halsey AF94 brand that launched at Walmart actually. So it's an affordable drugstore makeup brand that is new to Walmart. In my last video I went on a little hunt and I had to go to a couple Walmarts to hunt everything down, but I found like a good little collection. There was some stuff that was out of stock that I wanted, like the lashes look awesome, even the little face stickers look super fun, but I found the majority of the pieces that I wanted and I'm going to be trying them out in this video to see if they're any good. By the way, if you are new to my face and my channel, my name is ashleyellix, and if you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. That way you get notified when I post more videos, and also follow me on Instagram and TikTok where you can get some quick extended content. But enough of the pre-chit chat, let's just dive into it, boo. Let's go. Boop. Okay, little booskies, here we are, ready for this face of makeup. I just did some of my base makeup, concealer, primer, foundation, but I kept it wet because I'm going to be using the cream blush. I haven't powdered or anything. So this is the Playdate Multi-Use Cheek and Lip Color. It's in this little twisty guy, and I have the shade Savior, which is a really pretty orangey brownish kind of undertone of a color. Since they don't have any packaging that would like say how to use it, I'm just going to use it however I want. Let's first press it on a little bit. I haven't done my contour or anything either yet because I just want to really be able to see the color. I'm just going to rub my fingers right into that product and then press it on. How I usually like to use like a cream stick blush is usually when I'm doing my makeup really quick. So I want to see how it applies with the fingertips. And it is really nice. It has like a bit of an oil slick feel to it. Hopefully it doesn't move around on me, but it's applying really nice, and it applies a little bit at a time, and it's looking like you can build it up. Oh, I love a good orange tone coral blush. They had a lot of pinks and a lot of fun ones you can choose from, but this is me, baby. This is me, boo. Anytime I try to pick anything other than coral, I'm just like, no, gotta go back. Okay, that's really pretty, glossy almost. Let's take this and press it. It looks really good on top of the foundation. I'm not seeing any kind of like weird separation or anything. Let's use a sponge though. Usually I get like the weird kind of cream cheek issues when I put it on top of a powder, obviously, which I'm not doing. So let's see how this goes, because I know some of you guys like to apply with a sponge. Yeah, that's actually depositing more product. So if you want it to be more buildable, use your fingertips. The sponge is just grabbing more and depositing more. It's melting actually better onto the skin too with the fingertips, probably because it's like warm fingers on a warm face. The sponge, it's just not settling as nicely with the foundation. Like it kind of caking up a little bit and making it that powdery type of look. Yeah, it doesn't look as nice. Almost lose some of that glossy finish too, don't you? Let's go in with this spray. Let's see if it sets my face enough that I don't have to powder it. But we all know I'm gonna probably go powder it. This is the Plead the 5th 5-in-1 Face Mist. So actually, I could have used this as a primer, I believe. Because what is 5-in-1? I better look this up. Hang on. Oh, I like that. A dew, as in dewy, do it all face mist that delivers an instant dose of luminosity while acting as a makeup primer. Sorry, I should have used it as a makeup primer. My bad. It also works to illuminate dull skin, so that's number 2 for a soft focus effect. Also sets the makeup. Where's the other 2 things? I don't know. I guess maybe it's like good for your skin or like hydrating. I think the 5-in-1 is a bit dramatic. Yeah, it has like a bit of a, you know, if you ever seen those kind of illuminating sprays that you do need to give a good shake, it almost has like an oil suspension inside. So let's spray, get that sprayer going. Oh, seems like a good spray. That's nice. Not as fine as I would expect, but still nice. Feels good. And I'm not detecting any scent whatsoever. And I know for some of you guys, that is what you want. And that's nice. Am I seeing extra luminosity right now? No. But maybe on top of powder. Okay, so I just dusted a little bit of the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed powder. I know my compact has seen better days, but it's a matte black packaging. What are you gonna do, boo? And then a little bit of the Hourglass Ambient Light Bronzer. This is from the, I don't know, one of the Trios Diffused Edit, I believe. I got that at Ulta. Use that bronzer. Didn't use any blush. Haven't used any highlighter yet. Oh, does she not have any highlighters yet? I'm just now realizing that. I didn't see any. I mean, hopefully that's coming down the pipeline. Her About Face line has like a ton of different highlighters and I really like them. Speaking of, why don't I use that real quick? Because it's a peach undertone one that I have and I'm using like a lot of coral shades. It's the Light Lock powder in Stay in Bed. Super underrated. I'm obsessed with this freaking packaging, man. And it's very buttery, very creamy, and it's nice. Let me just pop that on really quickly, because what's makeup look without a little bit of glow highlighter on those cheeks? I don't know. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's set it again with this Light Lock. No, that's that. The Plead the Fifth spray. I keep wanting, I don't know why my brain sees Plead the Filth. Plead the Filth spray. Okay. Yeah, that definitely took like the powderiness away, and it's looking nice, but time will tell if it actually helps stay and like makes a difference. Right now it kind of just feels like spraying with a misted water, since I can't like smell anything, so there's no like user experience with that. It's like, yeah, I'm sure there's stuff in there. So it feels good. Feels nice. Let's move on though. Actually, wait, stop. Listen, I have a lippy. I have a lippy to use, but this is also lip and cheek tint. Let me kind of rub it off. I feel weird putting it on foundation and then on my lips. Let me take, now that I wiped it off, a little bit on my finger and pop that. Ooh, that's a pretty nude lip. That's like one of those like powdery, just a tint lippies, you know? And it's not as coral on my lips, which is surprising. It's more nude. Let's move on to the eyes. The eyes have it. I got the Shadow Boxer Eye Crayon in the shade Tenderizer. I cannot stand that name. I cannot stand that name, okay? But it is what it is. Has a tiny bit of a sheen to it too. I wonder how, let me see how much that like smudges out. Yeah, it does. It really does. I don't know if I want to do like a smoked out or a liner look. Now I kind of want to do a smoked out look. I thought I wanted to do it like a graphic liner look, which I could use brushes for, but I didn't know this was going to be like a rounded chubby stick. I was assuming it was going to be more a pointed pencil shape. So in that case, let's use it as a quick shadow. I'm just dragging it onto the base of the lashes there on that part of the lid. Bring it up a little bit, not too much. And then I'm going to take my finger and just press it out and see how much it can smoke out. That's really pretty. That blended out really nicely, really pretty. Let's be crazy and put it on the lower lash line. I'll take my pinky for this one and smoke it out a little bit. Oh yeah, I like that. That's nice. That is nice. I wonder if I did like use it as a liner, will it stay dark like that, or will it move around on me? Because I noticed you kind of lose some of the shimmer when you tap it out. It looks a little bit more matte, right? But like a tiny bit of a sheen. When you keep it concentrated, you definitely see more of that shimmer in there. Dang it, now I wish I bought some of the actual eyeliners, but they were sold out of all the fun colors that I wanted. I wanted like the greens and the blues and all that stuff. Okay, let's move on to mascara, which is the thing that I'm most excited for. But I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna tell you how I use it. So first of all, I got a fun corally red mascara to try, and it's the Push to Start Volumizing Mascara in the shade Punch Drunk. Back in high school, I rocked that red mascara. I loved it, and then I stopped using it for a while. A few years later, it came back out again. There was a bunch of brands, I think it was actually for Halloween, that came up with a bunch of colored mascaras, but I like bought them all up and I would use them all the time. And I'll show you how I like to use them. You don't just go straight away with them, okay? What I'm basically gonna do with this colorful lash is create almost like an ombre lash. I took my mascara that I love to use. Today it was the CoverGirl, I usually use CoverGirl Exhibitionist, but it's the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and I just focused it right on the base of the lashes because I'm trying to get that kind of voluminous look still, because sometimes the colorful mascaras, they don't quite give that. So I'm kind of just pushing up on the base of my lashes, and then it also fans them out a little bit too. And then I let it dry down a little bit, and now I'm going in with that colorful mascara to just apply it to the tips. And if you're having problems with it coating and getting on your lashes by just doing it like the classic mascara way, I was noticing this wand was kind of having trouble depositing. What I do is I go through really quickly, make sure it's fanned out and nice, okay? And then I take the very tip of that mascara wand and I press it in and make sure the tips are all coated. And you can see it depositing onto the lash that way. You're almost like painting your lashes. And keep sweeping over because it gets, this formula is getting a little bit thick on me, but if I go back over it, it like pulls off the excess product, you know. So I'm just putting it on. And this is totally bringing me back to my high school days when I had just discovered My Chemical Romance and became obsessed. Never stopped. It's not a phase, Mom. Look at me now. Okay, and now I didn't put any mascara on the bottom. So let's see how this applies like just straight onto the lashes using the full comb of it. Okay, it went okay. I'm honestly just not crazy about the actual formula of this mascara, which they do make a black. So keep that in mind. I don't think I would like the black formula either. I'm assuming it's the same formula. I got that whole container super messy. But there's not a lot of options when it comes to like colorful, fun mascaras like this red mascara. So, I mean, I'll use it when needed, but you know, if anybody else comes on the market, I'll give them a try too. How are the eyelids doing? I'm seeing and I'm sensing that I might get a little bit of creasing right there, which I do have slightly hooded eyes if I relax my eyelids. So that can tend to happen with cream shadows. I usually have to set them. I'm just waiting for that one day for that miracle cream shadow that sets very nicely and doesn't crease. Some glittery products are fine. But anyways, I have one more product to try for you guys today. I actually already tried this, so I have my thoughts and opinions on it. It is the Majorly Matte Liquid Lip, and it's in the shade Dream a Lie. Who knows if this is gonna go with like the whole look, but whatever. For these videos, just know that we're kind of playing, getting a feel for the product. I don't always have like a perfect look that I love as a whole. It's more inspecting the pieces. But anyways, I tried this on the Shop With Me vlog. I gave you guys a little teaser, a little something to enjoy at the end. So you gotta see me trying it on. It's very liquidy. It is a liquid lip, but it's like more of a watery consistency compared to some cream formulas. It applies still fairly opaque. You have a little bit of layering that you have to do because it's such a deep dark shade. And the longevity was actually pretty good. I went throughout my day. I was vlogging that day and I did go to McDonald's and I ate a Big Mac. And I was actually surprised that it held up pretty good with my Big Mac and fries and sweet and sour sauce. It's just like the inner rim, obviously, that fades off a little bit. I didn't have it with me because I was an idiot and I didn't get to reapply that, but I had brought some like Melt Glitter Lippy from the Beetlejuice collection that I love, and I applied that through the center and it paired really well with that together. Some products don't pair nicely. That one did. And I ended up, I think I ended up having a gloss on top of that one a little bit later too, and it still was lasting, like the overall look. And the gloss blended well nice. It didn't get weird and funky. So it's a nice lippy, and I like the price point for that. There is a good shade range, a lot of fun colors, a lot of fun. But let me apply this one really quickly and we will see how it looks today. Yeah, you see that opaqueness? Hey, this is a little Padma moment. Padma resemblance? I just remembered that I wanted to apply this with a lip liner. Oh, too late now. Okay, pretty good. I really like this shade. I think it's perfect for fall. Ooh, yes. Okay, you know what? I spoke too soon earlier. This look did actually come together as good as I was like planning it in my mind when I was shopping. I was like, okay, like a brown with the red. I just didn't, the packaging on this mascara looks so coral, but actually is very much red, especially against the black. And then the lippy looks so cool, so vampy. And everything all together was under $40. So I do love that. Okay, so let me wrap up my thoughts of everything that I tried today. Listen, honestly, nothing that I tried today in these pieces are revolutionary per se, but it is nice to have another drugstore option at a great price point with everything being like a pretty good quality too. I actually really like that this spray doesn't have a scent because that is so hard to find, especially at the drugstore. I can't tell you yet if it actually does anything or not. I don't know. But if you're looking for some kind of setting spray, I don't see like a crazy amount of luminosity or anything to it, but it's just, you know, it's an option. As far as the eyes, yeah, I think it's gonna crease a little bit on me, but again, that's just something that always happens. The mascara, I don't know if I like the formula, but it's hard to find a colorful mascara. So right now, if that's my only option, it worked out. I like it. I enjoy the way my lashes look. The lippy, while I do really enjoy the color of it and the longevity is pretty good, I can kind of feel it as I'm talking, which I don't enjoy that. So it does take quite a bit to dry down. It's already been on my lips for 15 minutes and I still feel it like when I'm talking. And I don't like that. So I think for you, maybe depends if you like a cream formula or more watery type of formula, which it's hard to find an opaque, pigmented, more water-based formula at the drugstore. But if you do like creams, check out the Milani Satin Mattes and the Amore Mattes. These ones are bomb. They're so good, and they dry down to like a true matte. But this lippy I noticed wasn't super drying throughout the day when I was wearing it. So that's a little, you know, a little give and take. So it doesn't feel as drying. Not that the Milani's feel drying, but this one just doesn't feel drying, but it's still, I can feel it when I'm talking. So I don't enjoy that. The product today that like really blew me away, which is surprising for me because I don't like a lot of cream stick formula blushes, but it's this one, the cream stick blush. I have a hard time even purchasing these things because I usually hate them so much, but the way it blended onto my skin, it built up so nicely and it just meshed with my foundation and the concealer and everything that I had going on, and you can't like detect any kind of weirdness, no powdery. The sponge side you could, so don't use it that way. Use it with your fingertips and it looks so nice. I didn't apply any more blush, just a little bit of bronzer, and you can still see the blush even though I powdered my face, even though it's been on now for probably 45 minutes. It's looking really nicely. So this was the star of the show for me. This is something that if I want another cream stick blush, I will go to this one. It's the best one that I've ever tried personally, and that goes for high-end products too. So you guys, let me know, did you try anything yet from AF94? Are you interested in trying anything? Should I get some of those other pieces they have, like the eyeliners and the lashes? I'm not sure. I might wait till they bring out some more products because they are selling out everywhere, so I'm sure they're going to come out with more products, and they have to come out with a highlighter because that was like crazy that I just realized that they didn't have one. They have to do that. Did I miss it? No, I really don't think that I saw one. But anyways, that's it for today. Let me know how you like these products that I tried, and make sure you subscribe before you go if you're just now checking in with me. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok at ashleyellix, where you will see some extended content. But I gotta go. I'm so happy that this look turned out and I don't really have to change anything. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.